Hey everyone, it's Summer Monkey just coming at you from my room. I'm trying to brighten back there. I don't feel like turning on the light because my dog's sleeping, so I feel bad if I turn on the light because she kind of looked at me funny when I turned on my light. It was like, what are you doing? Yeah, I got Pocahontas going on. I've been just tapping on my TV all day. I don't know why. So I'm going to hit a couple points I had on this one vlog that I made that there's a lot of problems with it. I don't know what happened to it, and because of it, I gotta change backgrounds. But because of it, it caused a lot of problems and stuff like that, and I don't know what happened or anything like that. Like why what happened is what happened kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know what happened to it, so I kind of just have to scrap it. The couple things I did say on it, I said one, thank you very much to the people who actually watch my videos and stuff like that. I'm also very appreciative of my friend Andrew, who is my coworker from work. He's been watching a lot of my vlogs, and I'm very, very appreciative, and I'm getting feedback and stuff like that from him, and I'm really, really happy about that. So I enjoy that. And so thank you very much, Andrew, for watching my vlogs and everything like that. It's really awesome, and I really, really, really appreciate it. Because not a lot of my friends watch my vlogs anymore, to be honest. But yeah, so that's awesome. Thank you very much. Also, the other point I made was being left behind. Excuse me. So yeah, in the other video I made a point about being left behind and not involved in a lot of activities and events and stuff like that, that I'm not included or invited to and stuff like that with people that are my friends and I know them and stuff like that. So I made that point. But yeah, so I made that point for the factor of literally that's what happens all the time. So a lot of my friends that I even know and stuff like that, and I kind of I talk to them on a daily basis and stuff like that, didn't invite me to events that I knew about and stuff like that, and things that have been planned out. One of my friends had her birthday party and stuff like that, and I knew her since first year and stuff like that. But I just didn't happen to be in the same block as her that year, that semester at that point in time. And Luke did, and so he got invited to this party, which I saw the planning, heard the planning. They talked about the planning in front of me. I just never got invited. So that hurt a lot, and it wasn't even it was the first time. This happened multiple occasions, and I just find that a lot of the times, I have to invite myself if I want to go out. So yeah, that kind of, I don't know, that kind of put a damper on things for me. And that point in time, the reason I made that vlog was because, yet again, I hadn't been invited to something unless pretty much I asked. They never really ask me. So yeah, so that's why I made that vlog pretty much. Also, on a couple other points to make. I don't know. This summer, I'm going to try to keep up with the vlog schedule and everything. I'm not going to be very busy other than baseball. Really, 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 really amazing and important guy to me. Went back to his hometown and he's working there. So I'm pretty much barely gonna see him, and that's gonna suck a lot because he means a lot to me, and it's just gonna really, really, really suck. And so yeah. I don't, I knew, to be honest, I knew that it was coming up and there was a possibility and stuff like that. I just didn't expect it so quickly. He was supposed to go on Monday to get, sort of an interview sort of thing, with this one guy he knew, and then he texted me this morning, being Sunday, that he got the job. So, I don't know. I've been going back and forth with it, and I'm obviously super, super happy for him, and I'm so glad he got it and stuff like that, and I know how desperate he needs a job and stuff like that, and I know how great and everything it is. It just sucks at the same time, because it's I don't get to see him. And it's not I can go up there and see him during a weekday kind of thing. Like, I can do that. It's just more the factor of, like, he's working really early and I don't want to be there and, like, bother him and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna try not to. I don't know why I've been crying about this lately. And, like, I feel like, I don't know, it's just a bittersweet sort of thing in a sense. And I kind of know he won't watch this because he doesn't really watch my vlogs, thankfully. So he won't see this one. And he'll be busy with the job and everything, so he won't see this. Oh, yeah. There's also a lot of other things happening with my life right now that I can't disclose due to binding contracts and such. And once I am out of said binding contracts, then I will disclose to you guys what other things have been happening in my life. Also, on top of that, I want to make an opinion, in a sense, to the Josh Duggar situation. As you guys know from my story and stuff like that, okay, that's the Disney logo. That's why everything's blue. That's the Disney logo. But yeah, so you guys know my story. You know what happened to me personally in an older video and stuff like that. And I really should update that video to not make it biased to that point in time. So yeah, you guys know what happened to me and stuff like that. And in my personal opinion, the whole situation, I don't even know what to say to it, to be honest. It's like, okay, so if you guys don't know what it is, Josh Duggar comes from a family of 19 kids. It was off of pretty much a TV show. This woman she and her husband had, well, 19 kids currently. And Josh was the oldest. Back when he was 14 and 15, he, while girls were sleeping, and sometimes when they weren't, he admitted to molesting 5 girls, and 4 of them being his sisters. 1 being a random girl. And he admitted that, and he says about how it was a mistake and how he's grown up and stuff like that, and how Jim Bob and Michelle, or something along those lines, which is the parents, they brought him to a camp, talked to the elders and stuff like that, and made sure that the sin was taken care of and stuff like that, and that he got the proper counseling he needed. And that's great in a sense, but why didn't someone bring it to police? Like, it's now 12 years later, and it's been brought up, and charges can't be laid anymore for the random girl and stuff like that. And also the fact that the thing that they never said anything about, and I don't know if my mom, the article she read was true or not, but the one thing they've never addressed is that 4 of the children were his sisters. Jana is what people are figuring is the only one that didn't. So, there's Ginger, Jess, Joanna, and then I can't remember the 4th girl. But they think, I don't know if it's been announced, like, he just admitted it, and people are, like, I don't know where people are getting the sister side of the story, but people are saying he admitted it. But people are saying about those sisters and stuff like that, but nobody's been mentioning, like, if they got help, or if they got therapy, or if anything's been done for them. And, like, TLC completely canceled their show, and they said, respect the family and stuff like that, and their hardships and stuff like that, the families that went through this, which happened to be the Duggars and their 4 children being molested by their older brother and another random girl. And so, like, my main concern is, like, did the sisters get help? Did the sisters get talked to, or anything like that? Or were they pretty much just set aside because the male is the stronghold, the male? And that's what a lot of religion families are like. Male is all dominant, but the male is really important, and it's all standing, like, in Chinese culture, you're only allowed to have 1 child. And because of that, if a family has a girl, then they will either abort it, remove it, get rid of it, throw it away in the streets, kill it, a number of things. Because a male will hold the family line, while a female won't. So there are many statements and stuff like that, and many problems about like the whole male thing and everything. So I feel like my main concern is, did the girls get help? And like people are like defending Josh, and I don't think they should defend Josh, and people are saying, oh, it was a mistake, he was an innocent 14 to 15-year-old. The thing is, he literally did it while these girls were sleeping. Like, while they were sleeping, and then at one point, while a girl was awake, he did it. So, and it's not even like they're saying, oh, he was, like, doing it subconsciously or something like that. The things he was doing, he was apparently, like, groping their breasts and, like, touching their genitals and stuff like that. And then someone threw in, it's like, oh, he was playing doctor. You don't play doctor with someone who's asleep. No. And plus, you don't do that to your sisters. Like, so yeah, which is kind of odd because, what happened to me, my stepbrother was 13, 14 at that time, I believe. Yeah, I think he was 13, 14. So, right around the same age, too. So yeah, so really, like, that whole thing, I hope the girls get help. That's what I hope. And honestly, like, Jana, who is the eldest daughter of the family, like, she seems really nice, and, like, I think, like, she's a really amazing pianist. There we go. But she's really amazing, and I hope that she does get, like, a job and stuff like that. And Ginger and Jana don't want to get into a marriage and stuff like that. Like, they want to go to college, and Ginger apparently wants to go to, like, a big city and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of the family rules and stuff like that is kind of like, you have to do what we say or you will be disowned and not be able to see your siblings. So I feel like that's why they stick around a lot. Because Jana is the oldest daughter, and she isn't recorded yet, and, like, or been in a courtship and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not getting involved in the family drama. But yeah, so yeah, vlogs will be continuing to happen. By this point, I will be uploading this on Monday. I should, keyword, I should have my movie review posted, and that'll be for last week, and then I will be doing a new one for this week, obviously, coming out Thursday, and then Tuesday is Sims, which I did all my Sims stuff over the weekend. I don't know if all of my stuff recorded, unfortunately. I think I had problems with recording at one point or another, so I might jump at a point in time. I don't know if I'm going to keep this going, to be honest. I'll see what people say on the first video and stuff like that, what people think of it, because, I really like playing Sims. I like playing it on my own. So yeah, so I'm gonna test it for a week, see what people say, and if people say anything, to be honest, or if there's a large view count or something along those lines, see what people say. And if people aren't a big fan or they're bored or something like that, then I will stop doing that one, and I'll just have the one episode, and then I will go back to my older end slate, and I'll just revamp it. But yeah, so yeah, so I will talk to you guys in the next video. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can actually see everything. Whee! Glasses. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye!